Solvete omnes, quintus et ego, rhinoceros agitant, et susurramus. Si quaeso, nunc, videte omnes, videte, rhinoceros, nunc, legamus, reina est animal infans, reina est rhinoceros, et mater rhinoceros est ingens, mater rhinoceros est cana colore, mater rhinoceros cornum magnum in naso habet, cornum magnum. Bene, 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 bene. Nunc discipuli et discipulae vertite ad paginam centum trigenta sex ad paginam centum trigenta sex 136 Petro et nunc nos legamus. Now I know what you were thinking, Magister Licti. Why were we creeping in the grass, watching a rhinoceros? That was so that you could warm up with some Latin, so you could meet a new character, Reina, the rhinoceros, who's a baby rhinoceros. I don't know if you followed that, but she's a baby rhinoceros. That's why we're creeping along in the grass, very small. Parvus, minimus. We're so small, minimus. But now we need to continue reading. Don't forget, we need to continue reading right here with Petro. Oh, it's very, very tricky for our character, Barbilus. And he's on the cusp of death. We'll just see what happens with him. I know that some of you would rather be a little more relaxed right now, so maybe this will help to relax you if we have a little bit of a beach scene, so that while we're reading about the doctor, maybe that'll make you feel better. So here we go, folks. Let's start at line 1, page 136. Make sure you're following along with us. Petro postquam de vulnere barbili audivat. Diligentia, Weni. Bene. Dic salvete omnes. Dic.
Salvete omnes.
Oh, Weni.
Salvete omnes.
Ad harenam mecum. Ad harenam. Harenam means beach. Ad harenam. She's at the beach. Mecum, with me. Here we go. Petro postquam de vulnere barbili audivat. Let's see what's happening here in our story. Peter, after he heard about the vulnere of Barbilus, the wound of Barbilus, at once he festinalited, he hustled to his house. Ubi cubiculum intravit astrologum vidit, qui Barbilum sanare temptabat. How nice. When he entered the bedroom, he saw the astrologer who was trying to heal Barbilus. Not so nice after all, is it? Astrologus morum dissectum in vulnus domini collocabat. Ooh, it's a dissected mouse. How gross. Nasty. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking to yourselves, but we're on this nice beach and we're reading about this terrible story. Can't you have sort of more like an operating room? Let's do it. Let's pretend we're in the operating room, and let's pretend that we're there under the lights. Barbilus is being operated on. Oh my goodness, here we go. The astrologer was putting, kolokaba, he was putting the murim dissectum. I already told you what that was. Think about it. Think about it. Murim dissectum, the dissected mouse, onto the vulnus of the Domine. Onto the vulnus. Vulnus means wound. Yes, that's exactly right. Vulnus means wound. Thank you so much. You guys are doing such a nice job here. Let's just see if we can come up with what this word might be. I want to show you just a little bit. Here we go. If it'll allow me. I don't know if it'll allow me to flip the screen. Hopefully it will. There we go. So if we have this word, vulnus, we have another word called invulnerable. Invulnerable. And what do you think invulnerable means, folks? What do you think invulnerable means? I think you're about to get it. I think you're about to get it. Yes, it means not able to be wounded. So what does vulnus mean? Vulnus means wound. There we go. Okay, good. I'm glad you guys figured that out. Nicely done. We're back in the operating room. Oh, okay. This is a little bit stressful, especially if you're a big Barbilus fan. I don't know if we have as many Barbilus fans as we have Grumio fans. I just want to remind you what our friend, Team Grumio, thank you. I hope you heard that. I want to remind you what our friend Grumio looks like. I don't know if you can see. Oh, he's in and out. Oh, Grumio! Yes, there he was. Okay, I hope that brightened your day. If nothing else can brighten your day, I think Grumio can. Thank you, oh Grumio. Okay. All right, so maybe in a little bit we'll go somewhere other than the operating room. Let's just see what happens in Petro. I know you're nervous about this. Okay, back to line 4, if you're curious. We saw the astrologer Recitans reciting. He's reciting Versum Magicum. What part of speech is Recitans? Oh my goodness, I think you guys are gonna get it here very, very shortly. I think you're gonna get it. I really, really do. Let's see here. Let's see if you can get it. Let's clear this screen out. Okay, so now, Recitans. By the way, I don't know why I'm writing in this color. Surely there's a reason. Anyway, who knows? Recitans. What part of speech is it? What part of speech? It is a participle, one of my favorite parts of speech. Remember we had a video about that last week. If you haven't watched it yet, please do go watch that video. Please, I beg of you, go watch that video. And some of you would like a more sort of sterile environment. How about, let's try that. All right, let's try that. Maybe some of you can relax a little bit better now. Some of you are really getting upset by the bright lights of the operating room. And there you go, folks. So congratulations. We will we'll have that up there for you. All right, much nicer. Many of you like this setting much better. Let's keep reading Latin though. Let's not get distracted. Line 4, Petro. Simulac morim conspexit. Iratissimus erat. There we go. Astrologum verberavit et a cubiculo expulit. So Petro, as soon as he saw the mouse, was so mad. He was iratissimus, iratissimus. And he smote the astrologer and he kicked him out of the bedroom. He expelled him from the bedroom. Tum Petro, postquam umerum what was that? Oh, serra, ubi sumus. Yes, that's right. Ubi sumus. We're on line 7. Thanks for asking. Tum Petro, postquam umerum barbili inspexit spongiam, capit et iniceto sumersit. Sumersit? Bonus question. What word do we get from sumersit in English? Submerge. That's right. So you saw sumersit on line 8. Nice work. Let's translate together. Then Petro, tum Petro, then Petro or Peter, after he inspected Barbilus' shoulder, he grabbed a spongium I think we know what spongium is. He grabbed a sponge and he submerged it in vinegar. And he placed that on the wound. Now, which is better, a dissected mouse or a sponge dipped in vinegar? I think the sponge dipped in vinegar might be a better idea, but I don't want to bias you. Maybe you're big astrologer fans. Barbillas then, what did he do? He fell back out of breath. That is, it knocked him out. The pain was so great. So what do you know? When you are cleansing a wound, many of you know this, when you're cleansing a wound, the pain is so great. It sort of takes you aback, and that's absolutely what happened here to Barbillas. And then Petro turned to me. Now, you might say, Magister Licci, who is the me in this situation? Thank you for asking. Let's turn to Flat Quintus. There's Flat Quintus. Thank you, Quintus. He's everywhere. Flat Quintus is everywhere. Here he goes. Oh, mercy. Thank you for being here, Quintus. Thank you for telling us your story. Thank you, thank you. Guys, many have been asking, during this pandemic, what can we be thankful for? How about Quintus? Let's be thankful for Quintus and the work that he's done to record his story. Then he turned to me there in line 10. "'Tis necessary for you to help me." I'm not really sure why Petro's accent changed there, but it did. "'Tis difficult for me to heal or to cleanse Barbillas. I'm desperate about his life. I'm out of hope about his life. Because so much blood flows even now. Oh." And so I gave help to the doctor. That was Quintus. Quintus gave help to the doctor. We just saw Quintus. Flat Quintus was here with us. Thank you, Flat Quintus. Petro, we're on line 14 now. Petro, postquam aquam ferventem postulavit, manus forcipem quae diligenter lavit. So Peter, after he asked for boiling water, what did he do? He cleaned his hands and the forceps diligently. Forcipem is where we get the word forceps. There it is. Finally, holding the forceps firmly, what did he do? He inspected the wound with the highest care. Oh, that had to be awfully painful. After he confecit hoc, line 17, confecit hoc, please turn to line 17, linea septendecim. Some of you are asking, of course, what would that be in Roman numerals? Thanks for asking. In Roman numerals, whoops, if I can, there we go. Septendecim, let's clear that screen there. Septendecim, we're looking at XVII. There it is. Nice. Okay. Good. We'll stop that share so we can be back in the mountains. Let's go to DC, shall we? Yeah. Cherry blossoms, people everywhere. This is not current in DC because people wouldn't be so silly as to not be socially distancing. But we can see there, it's a great shot. Cherry blossoms, you can almost smell them. Okay, and we're here in line 17. What did he do? He washed the umerum of Barbilli. He washed the shoulder of Barbillas, and then what? He had cut the cutim. Cutim. He had cut the skin. Oh, wow. Right. Sorry, he had not cut it. He had conservated it. He had stitched the skin skillfully, which the hasta of the slave had pierced, which the spear of the slave had pierced. And finally, he had tied up the shoulder firmly. And then Petro warned me in this way, "'Tis necessary." Now you might say, Magister Licci, why did you cut yourself off? Thank you for asking. Your assignment now, folks, I want you to read, translate, and write down the rest of that. Now, you might say, Magister Licci, that's not a very long assignment. I feel like I can do that fairly easily. Great. It's beautiful weather. Go enjoy the weather outside. It's like these cherry blossoms. All right. Some of you are wanting another example of some beautiful weather. How about right here? Right here in Paris. There we go. Beautiful weather. Please enjoy the weather. All I'm going to ask you to do is read, translate, and write down lines 21 through lines 29. That's it. Lines 21 through lines 29. You can put that in your packet this week, or you can email Mrs. Gannon. That'd be fine. Either one is fine. That's assignment number 1 this week. All right, folks. That's the end. That's all I have for you. I hope everything is going well. I wish you all well. And let me just say it. Pax vobiscum.